I'm going to tell you a story. This story is about the making of the song Eat at Joe's on the upcoming recording. The song's about Joe Leonardi, who's a good friend and played bass with us for such a long time. We used to go out to Joe's house and eat before we'd rehearse. And Joe's favorite thing to cook was Chiapino stew or a fish gumbo. But Joe had a house out on the bluffs above White's Creek. And those bluffs were overlooking Sisters. And we used to rehearse out there. Before rehearsal, we would usually eat. And I'd bring barbecue. Eve might bring some soup. Joe cooked his Chiapino stew. And I said, Joe, Kathy has to get that recipe, so we continued that tradition on several rehearsals. And Joe would bring his recipe over to our house. And on a Sunday afternoon, we'd sit around with Kathy and Joe and drink a little wine, have a little bread, we'd make Chiapino. Then the rest of the band would come and we'd all sit down and eat, talk, decide what we're going to do, and then play. Well, Joe had a tradition where he would invite all of his friends out to his house outside of Sisters for his birthday, and they'd bring food and wine and an instrument, eat, and talk and play late into the night for years. In a couple years, we'd have a get-together called the Party with Leonardi. We'd be out at Katie Kavanaugh's place down at the Belfry, and 200 or 300 people would show up. Just such a meal, talk, and music.
Put it up without a helping hand.
Well, Joe said he preferred it to do it at his house on the bluffs above White's Creek in the geodesic dome.
Let's go eat at Joe's. Let's go, let's go.
Eventually, Joe had to give up the house.
Eat at Joe's.
It still sits there up on the bluffs,
up that red dirt road. Let's go.
Up the red dirt road. So it's times like these where we have to remember, and perhaps document and record times like those.
I like barbecue. Eve likes bread and soup. Joe cooks.
So I hope you enjoy the recording of Eat at Joe's. As we all know, truth is sometimes hard to find. And sometimes we can find truth in a fictional tale. If I was to tell you a story about a 1,000-pound prickly pear cactus, you might have a hard time believing in such things. We're all searching for some element of truth or meaning in the things we say, the things we write, and the music we sing. I'd like to share with you the backstory of the song Viva Terlingua. It's about a journey that Kathy and I took in our new Sprinter van. Before leaving Austin and heading to the Big Bend and out to Terlingua, Texas. I was at home in Bend, Oregon, and a friend suggested I look up a friend of hers when she found out I was going to visit Terlingua. She said to stop in at the Starlight Bar and ask about her, which I did. What isn't known about the general population of the people in Terlingua don't want to be looked up. They're not there to be found. And so when I asked about my friend's friend, I didn't get too friendly of a reception at the desk. After a while, in explaining myself, the proprietor at the Starlight waved me on down to the ghost town. The tale is a simple one. I had an old girlfriend. We parted in less than a friendly manner. I have never seen her again. I occasionally wonder how or where our paths may cross. I wonder what such a reunion would be like. So I substituted my friend's friend for my old girlfriend, who I was to meet in the old ghost town of Terlingua. Viva Terlingua. Well, maybe someday our paths will cross. And maybe someday you'll come across a forest of 1,000-pound prickly pear. And then there is truth. I hope this album is a reflection of my true self. I hope you find some truths in the music and lyrics. Maybe love is truth. I don't know a lot about what love is. I guess I know something about what it is not.
It's been such a long, long time. I see the pictures in my mind. Time is never kind. I am yours and you are mine. They say to write what you know. Let the muse take control. Dig it out of your soul. Find a way to let it go. How can I write about falling hard? It's been so long. How can I write about breaking apart? We don't do that. I don't love you for what you are. I love you for what you're not. Baby, tell me, is it true? Love only lasts for the few. All others pass and then renew. Oh, I still love you. How can I write about falling hard? It's been so long now. How can I write about breaking apart?